often used methods of determining one's personality and traits and types. An individual's behavior towards others, attitude, characteristics, mindset make this personality development is defined as a process of enhancing one's personality. Personality development sessions guide an individual as to how or he or she can develop his or her personality. And traits include, broadly there are 5 parameters which describe an individual's personality. These 5 dimensions are also called as big 5 factors, and the model is referred to as 5-factor model, also abbreviated as FFM. The 5-factor model was initially proposed by Costa and Mocore in the year 1992 and often describes the relationship between an individual's personality and various behaviors. The first and foremost, as far as the trait of a personality is concerned, openness to experience. Individuals with openness experience are generally very active, have a tremendous inclination towards creativity and aesthetics, and listen to their heart, that is, follow their inner feelings. Such individuals are generally open to new learnings, skill sets and experiences. People who score high on openness are quite broad-minded and modern in their outlook as compared to individuals who score low on the same parameter. Such individuals are conservative, reluctant to change and have a traditional approach in life. Conscientiousness. As the name suggests, individuals with a conscientious personality trait listen to their conscience and act accordingly. Such individuals are extremely cautious and self-disciplined. They never perform any task in haste but think twice before acting. People with this personality trait are generally methodical and tend to become perfectionists in the long run. People who score high on conscientiousness and proactive, goal-oriented and self-disciplined. They strive hard to accomplish goals and objectives within the stipulated time frame, and individuals who score less are little and laid back and are not much goal oriented. Next is extraversion and introversion. Carl Jung popularized both the terms, that is extraversion and introversion, and extraversion refers to a state where individuals show more concern towards what is happening outside. Such individuals love interacting with people around and are generally talkative. They do not like spending time alone but love being the center of attraction of parties and social gatherings. Such individuals love going out, partying, meeting people, and often get bored when they are all by themselves. They admire the company of others and hate staying alone. Introversion. Introversion, on the other hand, refers to a state when an individual is concerned only with his own life and nothing else. Such individuals do not bother about others and are seldom interested in what is happening around. They prefer staying back at home rather than going out and spending time with friends. Such individuals speak less and enjoy their own company. You would never find them in meetings, clubs, parties, or social get-togethers. They generally do not have many friends and tend to rely on few trusted ones. Next is agreeableness. Agreeableness is a personality trait which teaches individuals to be adjusting in almost all situations. Such individuals do not crib and face changes with a smile. They accommodate themselves to all situations and are friendly and kind-hearted. People who score high on agreeableness are ready to help and flash their $1 trillion sum or smile whenever a problem arises. Individuals who score low on agreeableness, on the other hand, find difficulties in adjusting with others and are little unfriendly. Next is neuroticism. Neuroticism is a trait where individuals are prone to negative thoughts such as anxiety, anger, envy, guilt, and so on. Such individuals are often in a state of depression and do not know how to enjoy life. They always look at the negative sides of life and find extremely difficult to cope up with the stress. So, this is the way the methods of determining one's personality and traits are happening. So, as discussed earlier, extraversion, consciousness, openness, agreeableness, and neuroticism, how they work as a part on the personality trait we have seen earlier, and it is one of the abilities, and it could be seen in the broader sense as far as traits are concerned. As discussed in brief earlier, extraversion is one of the qualities or traits of the personality theory, and it indicates how outgoing and social a person is. A person who scores high in extraversion on a personality test is the life of the party. They enjoy being with people, participating in social gatherings, and are full of energy. A person low in extraversion is less outgoing and is more comfortable working by himself. So, a person who is having high extraversion is outgoing and enthusiastic. Individuals high in extraversion on a career test have a tendency to seek out the company and simulation of other people. They enjoy engaging with the external world. These individuals thrive on excitement and are enthusiastic, action-oriented people. They like to be the center of attention in groups. On the other side of the coin are introverts. These people have less exuberance and energy than extroverts. They are less involved in social activities and tend to be quiet and keep to themselves. An introvert does not require the external simulation that extroverts do. Find out more about, and the sub-traits of the extraversion trait is friendliness, gregariousness, activity level, cheerful, excitement seeking, and assertive. So, different job requires different levels of extraversion, and a high level of extraversion may be useful for jobs that require a great deal of interaction with other people, like public relations, teaching, and sales. Positions that are more focused on working independently and alone may be more suited to individuals with a lower level of extraversion. Next is consciousness as far as the big 5 personality traits is concerned. As we have discussed earlier, consciousness is one of the traits, and it is a person scoring high in this quality usually has a high level of self-discipline. These individuals prefer to follow a plan, refer rather than act spontaneously. They follow a particular plan. Their methodic planning and perseverance usually makes them highly successful in their chosen occupation. High consciousness means a person is responsible and reliable. Consciousness is about how a person controls, regulates, and directs their impulses. Individuals with a high level of consciousness on a career test are good at formulating long-range goals, organizing and planning routes to these goals, and working consistently to achieve them. Despite short-term obstacles they may encounter, other people usually perceive a consciousness personality type as a responsible and reliable person. However, individuals who score high in consciousness on a personality test can be compulsive perfectionists and workaholics. They might also be seen as being boring or inflexible. take a free personality test to learn about your occupational strengths and to test personality. And the sub-traits of consciousness is, each of the personality traits is made up of 6 facets of sub-traits. To test personality, this can be assessed independently of the trait that they belong to. So, whether it is self-efficacy or orderliness or dutifulness or achieving or striving, and self-discipline as well as cautiousness. So, a high score of consciousness in a career test is an important indicator of success. One reason is that this domain includes the trait known as need for achievement. These individuals are dependable, organized and persevere, which means they will accomplish their professional goals. Research shows that the consciousness personality, their trait relates to job performance across different type of occupations. That means a person who scores high in consciousness on a personality test will be better suited for a performance job. That is, the consciousness domain is one of the 5 traits and it tests the personality.